before the other classes come. So Mr. Taylor, Chris, would you go up on, well, you can just do it right here. Is going to do a kata for you. Kata is a practice form we do, and it's a way for us to train at home when we don't have friends around with us to work with. Good. Hey! Sanchin, Juji Uke! Begin. Hey! 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 All right, in karate, oh, not yet. Okay, in karate, when we applaud, we only do 3. We count them out. Go. 1, 2, 3. Let's practice one more time. Give me 3 claps. Go. That's how we do it, because we're like that, and then we're training again. Everybody got it? Yes, sir? Let me hear yes, sir. Yes, sir! When you talk like that, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, you're going to have adults treat you like bigger kids, older kids. You want to be treated like little kids or big kids? Big kids! Then learn to use those powerful words. Let me hear it again. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That makes us want to treat you like you're older. Yes, sir? Yes, sir. Okay, it looks like we're getting close to having everybody in here with us.
We'll visit today from Mr. Taylor and his grandson Chris, and they're going to do a demonstration for us and talk to us about conflict management. Before we start, we have a special award to present Mr. Taylor, and this is a award. He is our community partner, and their karate studio has done, martial arts studio, has done a lot for our school. How many of you have been to the Student of the Month? Okay. Where you've had raffles and activities. That's Mr. Taylor. Say thank you.
Thank you. You are welcome.
How many of you have been to On Time Champions, where you've had a treat and have done an activity? Can you thank Mr. Taylor?
Thank you. You are very welcome. It's our pleasure.
How many of you saw him on the first day of school when he came to greet you on your very first day of school? Awesome. Say thank you, Mr. Taylor.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor.
How many have had him read to you with Read Across America, and he's come to your classroom to read?
No.
Awesome. Say thank you, Mr. Taylor.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor.
Okay.
You are very welcome.
Taylor Martial Arts has done a lot for our school, and so when you see Mr. Taylor, you tell him thank you, okay? We appreciate all that you've done.
Thank you so much. I appreciate this award. I'm going to put it up here out of the way for a second. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Taylor.
Good morning. So this is a conflict avoidance assembly, also a stranger danger assembly. So today we're going to cover 4 main points with you guys. I'm going to need everybody to give me your full attention, so it means you're focused. Everybody show me this. Show me like this. Say X block.
X block.
Today, if you see me do that, it means to block the talk. Say block the talk.
Block the talk.
So everybody has to get quiet right away. Everybody say really big group.
Really big group.
That's what this is today, is a really big group. And when you're in a really big group, could be here, could be your classroom is a really big group. Everybody needs to be respectful, quiet, and pay attention and listen. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
So we're going to ask everybody to do that. When you do that, you're, of course, showing me respect, and I really appreciate you doing that by paying attention while I'm teaching. It also, and this is so important, shows respect to all of the other students in the room if you're not talking. Because we all know if we've been in a classroom and somebody's talking, it's really hard to concentrate and study. Is that correct? Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
So please show that respect to each other. It also shows respect to yourself that you're that kind of a person. Everybody understand that? Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so at your school, there is a lot of you here together, so you need to be able to have some plans to deal with conflict. So we're going to go through some things that are going to help you with it. The number one thing I want you to work on, Chris, would you come over and help me real quick? And this is Chris Taylor, is distance. Everybody say distance. Distance. And what that means, would you come real close to me? It's like how close we are, move back a little bit, or how far we are apart. Come again really close. If we're really close, this could be dangerous. I can hit him, push, shove, he can hit me, he can do things to me. Whenever people are upset, angry, maybe they want to be a bully, people always get close. Today, starting today, you must be the person that always controls distance. So if I'm angry and upset, Chris is going to take 2 big steps back. Everybody get it? So now because we're apart, even if I'm upset and angry, I can't do anything to him. I can't touch him, I can't push him, I cannot put my hands on him at all. You have to be the one that always makes that choice, because people that are angry and upset usually want to get real close to us. So you're going to need to make sure that you're always controlling the distance. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir!
Good. Chris, would you come close? Sometimes this happens. I push back. How many people have seen that happen before? Put your hand up. Don't say me. We never say me. Look around the room and look how many hands are up. Put your hands down. Here's my next question for you. Are you ready for the question?
Yes!
Yes, sir?
Yes, sir!
After you saw somebody push and shove like that, how many people have seen a fight happen? So look around the room. Put your hands down. Look back up here. So let's get really clear that if we allow ourselves, oh, we got somebody talking over here. Let me go over real quick and ask them to respect everybody else. This young lady right here, would you please not talk? Thank you very much, showing that respect to your entire group. So if you see this happen, I push, he pushes, you know there's going to be a conflict. There could be a problem. So you should never let that happen. Watch what Chris does this time. He's going to do something really smart. Everybody say, move away. So this time when I push him or touch him, he takes 2 steps back, and he's going to say to me, Dan, don't push me loud.
Dan, don't push me!
Did I get it? Yes, sir? Yes, sir! So, number one, he was really smart. He took all the power away from me because I can't touch him anymore. Secondly, he used my name. Then he told me to stop doing what I'm doing. Everybody understand? Yes, sir?
Yes, sir!
And he does that. If there's teachers, principals, anybody around, they're going to look, and because they heard my name and they heard pushing, they're going to look right at me. They may not even know who he is, but they know that I'm pushing someone. Does everybody understand that? Yes, sir?
Yes, sir!
Let's show it again, Chris. So watch how smart he is. As soon as I push him, he moves. Then he says,
Dan, don't push me!
everybody got it? Yes, sir?
Yes, sir!
Everybody say, wow, is that smart?
Wow, that's
Now, Chris, come on back over. So, number one, we move away. Number two, we speak up. Say, speak up.
Speak up!
And that's what he just did. He is speaking up. He didn't say, Chris, give it to me like this time. Do you think I will respect that? No, not at all, because it's not strong. It's not telling me how he really feels about how he wants me to stop. Come on back over, Chris. Our third thing is, everybody say this, no name calling.
No name calling!
Don't say mean things.
Don't say mean things!
Don't threaten.
Don't threaten!
So this time, Chris is going to do this really good, but then he's got to make a mistake when he says something. Watch.
Dan, don't push me, or I'll beat you up.
Oh, yeah? Everybody understand the mistake he made?
Yes!
Or he'll say to me, I'll hit you, you big jerk, calls me a name. If he does anything like that, that creates a problem. Because he's name calling, he's threatening me. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir!
So let's go back and see him do it the right way again. I touch him, I'm doing something, tell me the right way.
Dan, don't push me!
Everybody got it? Yes, sir?
Yes, sir!
And he could even do it like this. Dan, don't touch me, please. Everybody got it? Yes, sir?
Yes, sir!
He can be assertive, but you can still be polite. We don't have to be, Dad, don't push me! Because when we act like that, it makes people want to keep doing things to us. Yes, sir? Yes, sir! So I can't be this. I can't be wimpy, and I can't be crazy. I have to be in the middle. Everybody say this, assertive. That's what we want to be, is assertive. Aggressive is doing what Chris just did, threatening me, name calling. We do not want to go there. We want to control that situation that way. Everybody understand? Yes, sir? Yes! Okay. Our third or fourth thing is no touching. Everybody say no touching. No touching! So you guys are old enough now, you're not like kindergartners. You've seen people touching people, had people touch you. No one likes that. Chris, would you come over here for a second? So I might do something like this. Maybe he's my good friend, and I want to go and play a game and go, come on, Chris, let's go. You think he likes that? No. No. Would you like someone to do that to you? No. Okay. Should you do it to someone else? No. No. So we need to keep our hands to ourselves. No touching. Let me hear it. No touching. No touching. If people are touching you, you should move away. Say it again. Move away. And be assertive and just tell them to stop doing what they're doing. Does everybody understand? Yes, sir? Yes, sir! Okay. Now, before we go any further, because I'm going to have a demonstration for you. Okay, I'm going to have a young man come up here and do a physical demonstration for you. Okay? Not one of you guys. He's a student of mine. His name is Chris. When he does, it's going to be very strong. Everybody say, no karate at school. No karate at school! So that means you don't go around going, like this young lady right here at the end is kind of going hi-ya and stuff like that. If you're doing, oh, I'm sorry, you're confused. You don't know who I'm talking to. Here, we go right here. This young lady with a really nice looking necklace. If you're doing that kind of stuff, pretending to do karate, you could accidentally hit someone, even your best friend, and then you could have a problem. Everybody understand? Yes, sir? Yes, sir! So we don't play karate at school. We don't pretend. We don't mess around at all. Let me hear it again. No karate at school. No karate at school! Thank you very much for respecting that. Chris Johnson, would you grab that tombstone and come up here with me? And Chris, can I give you this for a second, too? Here we go. Let's do some. Go, kids, go.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
That's good. Let's go.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
That's okay. Go.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Good job. Thank you. Give 3 claps. Go. Chris is taking time out of school today. Be here with us today. Should he ever do something like that at school? No. No, we can see he would hurt people really bad. So all of our students are trained that way. If an adult would come after Chris, some really big person is trying to harm him, he might have to defend himself out in the street somewhere like that. At school, there's no reason ever to put your hands on anybody else because you have so much help here. All you have to do is speak up. Say it, speak up. Speak up! Let me hear this. I need help, please. I need help, please. How about if I say it like this? Is that good? Now, teachers don't even know what you're saying when you talk like that. So when you talk to teachers, you need to have your head up, eyes on them, and respectfully ask for them for their help. Yes, sir? Yes, sir! Yes, excellent. All right, let's talk about name calling. Say that, name calling. Name calling! Okay, when people do that, they want you to get mad, or they want you to get sad. And what I mean by that is if you call me names, and I go like this, you already are old enough, you know people will keep doing it because they know they hurt your feelings. So if you give that to them, they're going to keep doing it. If you get mad, Chris, come on over here for a second, Taylor. If Chris says to me, you're a big jerk. You're a big jerk. Oh yeah, well you're really stupid, he's going to keep doing it because he knows he got me upset. And I think you guys all know this by now, that if you react that way, they're going to keep coming after you. Everybody understand? Yes, sir? Yes, sir! You don't want to get mad. You don't want to get sad. All right, so let's think about what we could do when people say things that are hurtful. Maybe they might say that you're not my friend anymore. I don't like your shoes. I don't like your clothes. You can't be around with it. Whatever it is they're saying. Everybody say thanks for telling me.
Thanks for telling me.
Okay, I'm going to practice with Christopher right here.
Chris, you're ugly. Thanks for telling me.
Chris, I don't like you.
Thanks for telling me.
Chris, you're not my friend anymore.
Thanks for telling me.
Chris, your shoes are ugly.
Thanks for telling me.
All your clothes are ugly.
Thanks for telling me.
Chris, when you say thanks for telling me, it's stupid.
Thanks for telling me.
Everybody get it? So he's not gonna get caught up. Everybody say emotion. Hang on one second. I want to go talk to this one lady and ask her to respect everybody. In fact, could you just slide up this young lady right real quick? Hurry up, slide it right up here. Go ahead, go some more. That way you'll be tempted to talk to your friend. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you for respecting everybody. So emotion means, guys, that I might get upset like this, or I get kind of sad like that. When that happens, usually bullies and people who want to do antagonistic things, bad things to it, they keep doing it. We need to be just neutral. Everybody say neutral. Neutral. So everybody here, thanks for telling me. Let's practice. I'm going to pick on you guys. I don't like you guys. You're not my friend anymore. Everybody has ugly shoes. Everybody's got a real weird haircut. Okay, you get the idea. So you want everybody say this word? Practice. Oh, let's say it. Practice. So it means you need to get your parents to help you with this. Ask them to pick on you and say things like that so you can practice looking at them. Don't be like this. You want to have your head up, your back straight, and learn to say it. When you learn to get good at this, guys, people will not bother to say mean things to you anymore because they know they cannot control you. Yes, sir? Yes, sir! Well, you guys are rocking today. You're on your game. Okay, I want to show you guys something that I learned last year. Chris, would you get the ball? I learned this last year. I went to a school, and at recess, you guys get recess, right? Yes! While I was watching the recess, for 4 minutes, I had my watch on, I was looking at it, and I saw kids playing tetherball, and one of them had made a mistake, but he didn't want to be out. He was wrong. He should have been out and gone to the end of the line. But instead of that, this is what happened. You know what, Chris, would you walk over and get me just right up the front row, actually get me one volunteer from there, and get me a volunteer from, could you send me 2 kids from the back there? Just have them come on up around, and we need about 3 or 4 kids. And they're gonna be right on the edge of the stage, right there, in foot of it. Yeah, so they're gonna go right over there with Mr. Chris. And that'll do it. There's our team. Okay, so put them right against the edge of the thing and turn them and face me. Okay, so you guys, go on up, Chris. I want them in a straight line right up against. That's perfect. Okay, so you guys are waiting to play tetherball with us. Chris, come on over with me. You're waiting to play tetherball. Yes, sir? Yes. Okay, all right. The next person, when one of us is out, is you, the young man with that cool-looking Spider-Man shirt. You're going to be the next guy to do it. So we're going, and all of a sudden he makes a mistake. You're out.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You are too.
No, I'm not.
You're out.
No, I'm not out. No,
You're out.
I'm not.
You're out. You are too out. You are out. Okay, are you guys having any fun watching this? No. How many people seen this happen at school before? Right. So it ruins you. Put your hands down. Look up here. It messes up your whole recess. You end up watching people argue. Here's our solution. Chris, come over this way. This time, when we start arguing, you guys are going to yell. You 3 are real loud. Rock, paper, scissors. Let me hear you 3 guys say it real loud right now.
Rock, paper, scissors!
Only these 3, really loud.
Rock, paper, scissors!
You ready? As soon as we start arguing, you have to tell us. You ready, Chris? You're out.
I'm not out.
You're out.
I'm not out. I am not out.
Rock, paper, scissors!
Oh, all right. Okay, rock, paper. I'm out. He stays. The next guy comes up and the game moves on. That took about 5 seconds. Everybody get it? Yes, sir? Yes! So instead of arguing out there at recess and lunch and all, just do rock, paper, scissors and move on and play and be good sports and have a great day out there when you're doing your recesses. Everybody understand? Yes, sir? Yes, sir! Let's give our three friends there 3 claps. Go. Thank you very much. You guys can go back and sit down. Everybody say rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors! You all know how to do it, right? Yes, sir? Yes, sir! Show me one time. Go. Rock, paper, scissors! You guys are experts. Okay, let's talk about strangers real quick. So everybody get your eyeballs up here with me. Oh, show me this. We have to wait. We've got a couple people doing it. Should you be doing rock, paper, scissors now? No, we're done with that. We're moving on. So we only have a little time. Hands down. Good. So your eyeballs are on me. Say strangers. Strangers. Now, you guys are not little 4-year-old grocery basket kids in the store in the grocery going, hi, yelling at everybody that goes by in the store. You're bigger kids now. So I know that you guys don't talk to strangers. Your mom and dad told you that, right? Don't talk to strangers? Yes, sir? Yes, sir. Okay. So we know that you're never going to go to strangers to talk to them. So here's what's dangerous for you. This is what you must now understand. Your teachers can remind you about this. You never, ever let strangers talk to you. They don't come near you. They don't touch you. They don't talk to you. And the reason I tell you that, that's how they're going to get close to you. Everybody understand? Yes, sir? Yes, sir! If Chris, right here, was a little kid, and I was going to try to get close to him, if I did this, I just came walking at him like this and I didn't say one word, it would make him feel weird. Everybody understand? Yes. So here's what strangers try to do. Hey kid, I was here yesterday at the park. I lost my dog. Would you like to get a free BMX bicycle? If he's a girl, I'm going to go, would you girls like to be models? Your mom and dad sent me. So they're going to try to trick you into listening to them. Everybody understand? Yes, sir? Yes, sir! If you do, usually you end up standing still, and now they're going to do this. Watch what I do. Watch this. Hey, I was here at the park yesterday, and I have this little doggy like this. Would you like a BMX bicycle? Boy, you're a beautiful girl. You like, I'm walking and talking. Look where I am now. I'm this close. Everybody understand? Yes, sir? Yes, sir! Say walking and talking. That's what I'm trying to do. I want to get him to listen to me. It doesn't matter what I say as long as he listens and stands still so I can move close to him. Once I get close, your guys are little kids. I'm a lot bigger than you. Grown-ups are bigger. It's not a good position to be in. Even if you know karate, it's a very difficult situation to be in. You don't want to be there. You have to say this word, distance. You have to control the distance. So here's what we do. Chris, come a little closer this way. That's good. If you get a stranger talking to you, the first thing you do is move away. Say move away. Move away. So as soon as I start talking, Chris, you're going to get about 5 steps on it. Hey, can I talk to you for a second, kid? See what he did? Yes, sir? Yes, sir. Now he has a big distance. Say big distance. Big distance. Now from here he can run away. If he needs to, he can say this. Chris, come a little closer and give me a big back off stranger.
Back off, stranger!
Back off, stranger. Everybody got it? Yes, sir. Let me hear it. When you say those words, back off, people are going to look. Stranger, they're going to know what's going on instantly. So teachers, you can kind of just go back and get them to kind of get the drift of this. It's not complicated, okay? I don't like help, it's not my dad and stuff like that. Well, maybe it's his brother, maybe it's his uncle. I don't know what's going on. I hear back off, stranger. Everyone in this room, even these kids would get the drift of what's going on and understand there's a problem over there from that position. Rather than help, and that kind of stuff. Sometimes people don't want to get involved. So help these guys to practice this a little bit so that they have this as a tool. No one ever talks to you guys out around your school out here you don't know, by your neighborhood, parks, in malls, any place you guys go, no one should be communicating with you. If they are, you need to be next to your parents instantly like that. Yes, sir? Yeah! I'm so glad we got a chance to come and train with you guys today and work on this. When you go back into your classes this year, today when you walk back, I want everybody to remember you're in a big group. Say big group. Big group. So we're in that big group of your classroom, which is probably like 30 kids. Your teacher needs your help. Say this, my teacher needs my help. So your teacher needs you to not be talking in your class ever. That way you can communicate. You guys get lots of information. You guys know what On-Time Champions is, right? Yes, sir? Yes, sir! Okay, so this year, I not only want you guys to make sure you get to school every single day, and don't leave early for some goofy thing. Make sure you spend the whole day in school, but also come on time. Everybody say, come on time. So everybody say this, Mom, Dad, please get me up early. If you do that, you're going to be on time every day, and your smiling teacher is going to be so pleased when you guys are in class and she says, all right, let's go, or he says, all right, let's go, and you guys are ready to study right away. You're going to feel great being in your class on time. You're going to have a great day every single day. Yes, sir? Yes, sir! I want to thank Chris and Chris for coming to help us today. Give them 3 claps. And 5, 6, 8. Each teacher, you can pick 5 people in your classroom you think were like super attentive, super focused, and we will give these, I guess, to the office, and they will give them to you, and you can give these to your students. This will get each of those 5 people invited to come to a special class we're going to do at our karate school. Is it this weekend? Yeah, this weekend on Saturday. There's going to be a pizza party too. So if you were one of those 5 people that really super paid attention, didn't talk, kept your eyes on me, you might get picked to do this. Awesome job. I'm really proud of all you guys. You're a great audience. I love your school. We're looking forward to being here with you guys all year long. Everybody become an on-time champion and a student of the month. Yes, sir? Yes, sir! Give yourself 3 claps. Go. Let me hear it one more time. No karate in school. One more time. No karate in school. Thank you so much for having us here at your school, and we'll see you all again soon.
Okay, boys and girls, did you enjoy that? Yes! Did you learn a lot? Yes! Okay, today is a great day to practice those things that you learned today, okay? Can we all say thank you to Mr. Taylor? Thank you, Mr. Taylor! And to Chris and Chris. Okay, we are going to excuse you. If you please look to your teacher for directions to go away from the room. Thank you. This morning we are privileged to have Mr. Taylor. Say good morning, Mr. Taylor. Good morning, Mr. Taylor. Coming from Taylor Martial Arts to present to us conflict management. And he has some really great things to help you with your, when you're out on the playground, when you're in your classroom, when you're in the community. So you need to listen carefully, give him respect, and we appreciate him being here. And I'll turn it over to Mr. Taylor.
Thank you very much. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Mr. Taylor.
I have a couple of gentlemen here with me, Chris and Chris, that are going to help us this morning. Everybody, before we start, everybody says, no karate at school. So no hi-ya, mess around. If you do, it just creates problems. You end up in the office. Please don't let that happen to yourself. And I'll explain a little bit more about that to you later on. The word management, conflict management, was used a moment ago. And basically what that means is you guys having a plan. If you don't have a plan when conflict shows up, bullies, strangers, this happens. When that happens, emotion comes up. Say emotion. Emotion. That means you get mad, you get sad, you get angry, you get frightened, and you start working from that position. You do not want to be in that position. Then you can't think straight. Make sense, guys? Yes. Okay, show me this. Say X block. So if you see me do that, I need everybody to instantly block the talk so we can work together. Everybody say really big group. That's what we are together today here. You're going to end up more and more and more because you're 4th and 5th graders. You guys are going to be middle school next year, getting into bigger groups all the time. If you want to be successful, you're going to have to figure out how you're going to operate, how you're going to work in these big groups. One of the things you need to do is you got to figure out what is the purpose of why they're there and what is going on and what is your role in that. So today I'm going to ask everybody, every single person, to make sure you show respect. Say that, respect. So while I'm talking, I'm going to want no one else talking. So I can already see a couple of people are doing that. I'll come talk to them in a minute about it. So we need to respect what we're doing here. I appreciate that if you do that. It allows me to get the message across and get this done. We only have a few minutes to do it. The other thing is it shows total respect to everybody in the room, the teachers, all your fellow students. As you all know, when there's people, 2 or 3 people in a classroom talking, it makes it difficult for you to study. There's always the 2 or 3 people that think they have the right to interrupt you. So we're going to ask them not to do that today. You also show respect to yourself when you do that, of what kind of person you're going to be, and make yourself successful. As we go through this assembly today, I'm going to ask some people, I'm going to ask you guys to participate, focus, and be involved, and to tell me what you see. Everybody understand? Yes, sir? Yes, sir. Can you hear that? Yes, sir? Yes, sir. No, sir? No, sir. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am? No, ma'am. When you use language like that, when you talk to adults, they're going to treat you like you're older. When you talk to adults like this, you know, they're going to treat you like little kids. You want to be treated like big kids or little kids? So it means you start realizing that's not what you are. You're not this. You are who you are. You're becoming more like us. You're going to become adults. Start operating and using the power you have to get the things you want out of life. Make sense? Yes, sir? Yes, sir. All right, let's talk about distance. Everybody say distance. Distance. And Christine, would you come over here for a second? What I mean by that, I think you all understand, but in this case, what I mean by that is like how close we're together. From here, this is really dangerous. I can hit him, push, pull, whatever. He can do the same to me. Just by doing this, take one step, Chris. It changes everything. Everybody understand? Yes, sir? Yes, sir. The reason I'm showing you this, would you come, actually, come over here. And people that are angry, threatening, bullies, strangers, anybody that wants to do harm, usually does this. How many people seen that before? Leave your hands up, look around. Put your hands down. So people that believe, or people that want to do things like, they actually believe they have the right to come get close, get in your face, and stay there. Do they? No. Do people have the right to get in your face and be close to you? No. Couldn't hear you. Yes or no, sir? No, sir. Okay, so then you're going to have to make up your mind starting today about what you're going to do about that. And what you need to do, the smart thing, is to move away. Show me how you do it, Chris. I can't touch him, can't do anything anymore. He's taking my power away. Everybody understand? Yes, sir. Okay, Chris, come back up. So when I'm threatening like this, usually this happens. When somebody gets really close like this, people don't usually move. Here's the 2 reasons why. One, maybe he's so scared, because I'm really big and threatening, that he can't think straight. He's emotional. The second reason is he's worried about what people, oh look, Chris the chicken, he backed up. He needs to not care about any of that. All he needs to care about is that he needs to move away and make himself safe. Everybody understand it? Yes, sir? Yes, sir. So if I'm up in his face like this, right away he's moving. Got it? Then he might say something to me like,
Dan, don't touch me.
Everybody got it? Nice and clear. And he was really smart. If you're in a situation where there's people around, especially school, he used my name. So now everybody knows who's touching. He used my name, he used the word don't touching, don't touch me. Now everybody that looks over here, say it real loud.
Dan, don't touch me.
Everybody's looking, and they know I'm the problem. They might not even know who he is. But the teachers are going to be over to me, Dan, who are you touching? What do you? Come with me, Dan, let's go. If, Chris, come on back over here, he falls in this trap, I push, he pushes. If you fall in that trap, guys, personally, as the bully, I'm like this. Yeah! I got him. I push him, he pushed back, we're going to be in a fight, we're going to have a problem. I'm happy. It's what I wanted. Does everybody understand that? Yes! You know that's how bullies operate, right?
Yes, sir!
Yeah, they want you to do that. So if you don't have a plan ahead of time what you're going to do if you fall in that trap and you push back, you're going to have a problem. So this can happen. I push, he pushes. If teachers see that, teachers, we're all going to the office. Both of us are going to the office, right? Just boom, because you're busy. You've got a campus to run. You don't have time. Well, Chris say he pushed me first.
He pushed me first.
Teachers don't have time to figure that out. The only thing they know is that he's pushing. They don't care about I push first. They don't have time for that. What they need to do is take you to the office, and you can sort that out up there. Now, I don't care because I'm a bully. If I'm in the office getting in trouble, what do I care? I do it all the time. Chris, a minute ago, he was playing with his friends, having a good time, and then I pushed him, and he made the mistake of pushing back. Now he's not going to be with his friends anymore. Now he's going to the office explaining that. Me, I'm like, yeah, got him. Let's go to the office. I'm taking him with me. Everybody understand? Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
He needs to be smart. I push, he moves. He tells me to knock it off.
Dan, don't push me.
Everybody got it? Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
So, first of all, he controls distance. He moves away. Say it, move away.
Move away.
Second thing he does, he speaks up. Say it, speak up.
Speak up.
So he didn't talk like this. Dan, oh, I don't like it when you push me. Cool, okay. Everybody understand? Nobody respects that, right?
Right.
Yeah, so you can't be that, and you can't be this. Don't push me! Right? Because if you go there, they're going to go, oh, look, whenever you push Dad or do something to him, he goes nuts. How cool. Let's do it to him. Right? You guys are old enough. You've seen this happen. Or if I get all wimpy, you're going to keep doing it to me if you're a bully. So you need to have that neutral. Say neutral.
Neutral.
That means that middle ground where you're assertive. Say assertive.
Yes, sir.
That's what Chris is. He's telling me, Dan, don't push me. He's not screaming and going bug-eyed crazy, but he's also not wimpy. Everybody understand? Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
You have to make the decision today. Are you going to control distance? Are you going to speak up for yourself? Here's what happens though if you make this mistake. Chris, you ready? So I'm pushing, moving back, and you say, oh, so you jump back. Slow down.
Dan, don't push me, or I'll beat you up.
Oh, yeah? You think so? You guys understand the mistake he made? Sure, he threatened me. As soon as he did that, he started the ball rolling again. He had me under control. Controlled the distance, told me what to do, and then cut it off. But then he made that mistake of saying, or I'll beat you up. Or if he calls me a name, knock it off, Dan, you big jerk, or whatever. That right away puts gas on the fire and puts me in a position of having to go. Especially if my friends are standing here and he calls me a name, you know what they're going to be doing, right? Hey, Dan, that guy called you a name. What do you do about that? Blah, blah, blah. Everybody understand? Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
So you guys have to today decide if you're going to fall into that trap. If people are touching you, are you going to touch back? You just got to move away, tell them to stop doing what they're doing, and then move on with your day. Everybody understand? Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Everybody say this one, the last part of the puzzle. No touching.
No touching.
So who wants to have this happen, Chris? Whatever. We're friends, we're good buddies, and I want to go play volleyball or something, and I go, come on, Chris, let's go. You think he likes that?
No.
He's my friend. Do you think he likes it? No. How many people would be like to be treated like that? No one. So if you don't want to be treated that way, it means you don't want to treat other people that way. We're all the same. Nobody wants to be jerked around, pushed and shoved, and that's even by your friends. So you've got to keep your hands to yourself. If people are putting their hands on you, move away. Speak up. Tell them to stop doing it. Don't fall in the trap of name calling and threatening. Everybody understand? Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's talk about name calling. When this happens, people want to get you mad or they want to get you sad. Say it, mad or sad?
Yes,
If you do that, Chris called me an idiot.
You're an idiot.
Well, you're really a stupid pig. You think he'll stop? Now, he's like, go look, got Dan all lit up on fire. Let's get him going. He gets crazy when you do that to him. Chris called me an idiot again.
You're an idiot.
You think he'll stop? Nah, because he got me sad. He got me mad. He got me sad. If he does that to me, guys, he's got my number and he's going to continue doing it. So what is this all about? It's about you thinking. Remember we talked about management and having a plan? So if you don't know what to say or what to do when this happens, you'll get emotional. Say emotional. And that means when people do things like that, this happens. Right here. Either we get angry, we get sad, and when we go there, we usually our mouth starts going like this. And things come out of it that are not going to be productive for us. Everybody say this. Thanks for telling me.
Thanks for telling me.
So he's not going to acknowledge me in a positive way. Chris, you're ugly.
Thanks for telling me.
You're not my friend anymore.
Thanks for telling me.
Those are stupid shoes.
Thanks for telling me.
Nobody likes you at school.
Thanks for telling me.
When you say thanks for telling me, it's really stupid.
Thanks for telling me.
You guys understand? He's not going to go there. He's, you know, I called him ugly. He's like, oh, he called me ugly. Oh, he doesn't care what I have to say. But he is going to acknowledge that I spoke by saying thanks for telling me. Then he's moving on, guys. 5th graders, hold up your hands. Good job. Put your hands down. So next year you'll be in middle school. You'll be in an even bigger group than you're in right now. But you'll be at the bottom of the pile. You'll be the 6th graders. You want to prepare yourself because you'll have some people who try to be antagonistic. And if you already have your plan, you know that you don't let them near you. You know you speak up for yourself. You don't name call. You don't threaten. And if people call you names, you're, yeah, thanks for telling me. Thanks for telling me that too. Thanks for telling me that too. And you move on. It's powerful, guys. And people begin to leave you alone because they know they cannot get to you. They can't control you. Guess what they do? They move to the next person. They go, oh, I can't get this person mad. I can't get them sad. I can't scare them. I can't do anything. Go find a new person. That's what's going to happen. And we'll talk about that in a minute, about how you can be helpful with that. Let me hear it. Thanks for telling me.
Thanks for telling me.
Let's practice on you guys. You guys are ugly.
Thanks for telling me.
I don't like you.
Thanks for telling me.
You're not my friend anymore.
Thanks for telling me.
Everybody's got weird looking shoes.
Thanks for telling me.
Everybody's got a really bizarre looking haircut.
Thanks for telling me.
Okay, so guys, look, this is just like anything else. If you don't practice, you won't be good at it. And you want to own this skill. So if you have people getting in your face, you're like, yeah, thanks for telling me, thanks for telling me, thanks for telling me. You can only do this if you practice. Put some time in. Get your moms and dads to help you. Maybe the teachers can take a couple minutes and work through this with you so you don't get caught in these traps of name calling back, getting your feelings hurt. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In my karate school, I teach all the kids to be very powerful, as strong as they can. Because there is no karate at school. There's no reason to do it at school. At school, you have help everywhere. All you have to do is speak up. If you need help from a teacher, like, Johnny, they don't know what you're talking about. If you need help, you need to look at teacher with your head up, your back straight, your eyes on them, and say, I need help, please. Everybody say it.
I need help, please.
You guys have all seen this, where kids run up and go, Susie, Johnny, teachers, you've all heard that one, right? And you guys are like trying to get your translator out on your computer, trying to figure out what they're talking about. So they can't help you if you don't speak clearly to them. Everybody understand?
Yes,
So start practicing doing that. Stand up, look up, and speak up when you need help. And just say, I need help, please. Let me hear it. Put that in your vocabulary. All right, so at school, sometimes you're going to see people get picked on. Sometimes you're going to see people look lonely. You're going to look at people who do. Anybody ever been the person who went to school and you were brand new at the school? Anybody ever been that? Yeah. You didn't know anybody? Good, put your hands down. So all of us been in that boat. So you have opportunity, guys, when you do that. When you're this kind of bystander person, you see things happening, you can just stand there and watch it, even become part of it, become part of the problem. Or you can do something like go over to the person and say, Chris, come over here, please. And just come over and say, hey, come with me. Come on, man, let's go hang around. So maybe somebody's in this person's space, and I say, hey, come on, let's go hang around. I take that powerful position. I'm not going to deal and be confrontational with the person that's creating the problem. I don't have anything to do with him. I'm just taking this person, needs some help, and walking them out of the situation. That's a choice you have to make when you see this stuff going on. You can do nothing, you become part of the problem, or maybe you can help solve the problem. That's going to be up to you. That's all I have to say about that. You just have to make your mind up about it. Yes, sir? Yes, sir. Okay, let's talk about strangers. Say strangers. Strangers. All right, here's the deal. You guys are not little kids anymore. So you're not glued to your parents' legs. When you're a little kid, you're like this everywhere you go. They got your leg right on your leg. You're at the mall, they're right here. They're holding on to you all the time. Correct? Yes, sir? Yes, sir. Okay. You guys are now getting autonomous. Say autonomous. Autonomous. It means you're becoming independent. Your mom and dad, you say, hey, can I go 2 or 3 houses down the street, go see Johnny? I'm walking home from school. I'm waiting out in front of the school for you. I'm down at the park or whatever like that. You're getting to get those. If you're not there, you're going to get there. We're going to be by yourself, and your mom and dad will not be with you. When your mom and dad are around, not likely anybody's going to try to do, a predator is going to do anything to you. So your job is to begin to start taking control of that. You must control, again, was the first thing we talked about today was distance. Say it, distance. Okay, so if Chris, come over here, if he is a kid, and he's this close to me and I don't know him, I'm a stranger, is this good or bad? Bad. Right, so this is like, now he's got to literally, physically try to defend himself, okay? To really try to do that and be powerful and do that. So when that looks like this, okay, I'm going to show you what that looks like. Chris Johnson, come over here. Will you bring that back, Chris? Chris, let me take this just for a second. Thanks. So you can defend yourself, but, are you ready, Chris? No.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Wow. Everybody get it? Yes, sir? Yes, sir. Give him 3 claps. Chris, take it over. Give the whole bunch. Go ahead. All right. Should Chris ever do that at school? No. No. He'll break people's pelvic bone. He'll break their necks. He'll break their face. He'll just damage people. But he needs to be able to do that and protect himself. But what's better? Chris Taylor, come here. What's better that Chris Taylor, if he knows I'm a stranger, go ahead over there, moves away to protect himself, or that he gets into a physical confrontation with an adult stranger? What's better, controlling the distance or having to physical fight? Right. So that means you guys have to be aware. Say aware. Aware. You can't be walking around like this. You got to notice, oh, there's some stranger walking toward me, actually talking to me. I need to take care of that. And that's the way they're going to get close to you guys. If you are somewhere and an adult did this, it would make every one of you, every adult in here, it would make me, everybody in this room would feel weird if somebody did this. They didn't say anything, not one word, but they did this. Everybody get it? Sure, people don't do that to each other. So strangers know the way they're going to get close to you is to talk to you. It really won't matter what they say as long as you'd be willing to listen. So lock your eyes on me and get this clear. If you listen, it usually means you're standing still. If you're standing still and I'm moving, I'm getting closer. Everybody understand? Yes, sir? Yes. That's why I'm going to, if I'm a predator or a stranger, I'm going to talk to you because I want you to stop, stand still, so I can start moving closer to you. Make sense? Yes, sir? Yes, sir. So watch what it looks like. Hey, kid, oh, look what he did. He's not letting it happen. As soon as I started talking, he was gone. Let's come up about halfway up the fortress. That's it, right there. So he's got some distance, probably not enough. Bigger, twice this would be good. But if I start talking to him, it doesn't matter what it is, where we're at, what it's about. You know, and I'm not going to say to you guys, you want some candy? You guys want 10 cents? Yeah, I'm going to capture you guys. Hey, you guys want a free BMX bicycle? You girls want to be models? You want an Xbox game? They're going to talk. Yeah, right. Everybody's like, yeah, we wouldn't. So they know that they can get that reaction out of you. Xbox game, bicycle, model. They're trying to catch you with things that would interest you. As soon as you do that, they got your number. Now they're going to start to move close. Everybody understand? Yes, sir? Yes. So it doesn't matter what they're talking about. You don't allow people you don't know, men or women, to communicate to you, to talk to you. If you do, they're going to start talking and walking. So I'm going to start talking and walking, but watch what he does. Hey, kid, I was here yesterday at the... Hey, I just wanted to... Everybody got it? Now he's in control of the situation. And then Chris, come a little bit closer. Listen to these words he's going to say. Give it to him.
Back off, stranger!
Back off, stranger. If you heard those words, would you guys know what was going on? Yeah, you instantly get it. Without, like, well, what's it? You go, stranger, back off. I get it. I see a kid. I see an adult. That means you need to be good at it. Let me hear it.
Back off, stranger!
That was good, but it was really weak.
Back off,
if you're going to use your language, use it. Be assertive. Speak up. Back up, stranger. They're not going to respect that. You guys have already told me that before. Yes, sir?
Yes,
So let me hear it again.
Yes,
So when you're out and about, guys, you have to control that distance. You have to notice if people are trying to communicate, get close to you. If you guys are walking, how many of you guys walk home to school? Good. Okay, Chris Taylor, you're going to be, let's see, you're up on here, walking that way, not yet. Okay, and I'm driving my car down the street, and this kid is walking down the street. Go ahead, Chris. I'm driving my car, and I start to talk to him, okay, and he stops. I'm happy. I got him stopped. I pulled my car over. It's going really good for me. Step one. Now I'm going to get out of my car. Should he run that way or that way? Which one? Point with your finger. Right, because my car is going this way, right? So he's boogieing there, out of there. Is he going to stop and listen to anything I have to say? No, because if he does, I'm going to get out of my car and I'll be over there in 2 steps. Everybody understand? Yes, sir? Yes. So when you get somebody pulling a car over, you guys are gone, man. I mean, instantly, if you can, you know, if your house is right there, you can go to your house. But generally, you don't want that car like following you down the street. You want to go the other direction. Find yourself some help quick. I don't know if you guys have got help houses in this neighborhood or not. So I know some neighborhoods have that. Is everybody clear on that? Yes, sir? Yes, sir. Let me hear it again. No karate in school. No karate in school. All right, let's do our last thing. I want to talk about recess. Everybody say recess. Recess. Chris, would you grab the ball, please? Okay, so we need, Chris, you're going to go get a couple volunteers over there. And I'm going to ask, you're going to walk over really quick, right over to him. Go. And you walk over there really quick, go. And would you send me one kid from back there, somebody? One of you just send me one kid. Oh, over there? Yeah, right there against the rail, Chris. Not on the steps, right against the steps. Good. There we go. You two. Go quick, that's good. There we go. Go over there. Go, 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 go. All right, Chris, you're up here with me. All right, so last year I went to a school and I watched this happen. For 4 minutes I was out during recess and I'm watching the games go on, and all of a sudden this one tetherball game came to a grinding halt. What happened was one of the kids was playing made a mistake. I think he did roopsies. And then he started going, I'm not out. He goes, you are too, you're out. You're not out, you're not out. So this happened. Ready? You're out.
I'm not out.
You're out.
I'm not out.
You are
I am not out. I am not out.
Yes, you are.
I am not.
You are too.
I am not.
You're out.
I am not out.
You are.
I am not
You
out.
are. You are.
I am not out.
Out.
I am not.
Yes, you
No,
are.
I'm not.
So you guys, you're waiting to play. Are you having fun? How many people seen this happen before? Good. Hands down. Look back up here. So everybody say rock, paper, scissors. So I'm going to set you guys up this opportunity. Everybody say opportunity. Opportunity. Okay, here's what the opportunity is. You can now, instead of just standing there watching these people argue, by the way, it's usually the same 2, 3, 4, 5 people that do this stuff all the time. Instead of doing that, as soon as the argument happens, everybody at the campus has to agree that we're going to do this. As soon as you do rock, paper, scissors, we have to do it. We choose, we're end of the line. Everybody got it? Yes, sir? Yes. This time, you four right there, when we start arguing, really loud, are going to say rock, paper, scissors. Practice right now.
Rock, paper, scissors.
What?
Rock, paper,
Okay, as
scissors.
soon as we start arguing, you're going to do it. Ready, Chris? You're out.
I'm not out.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Bam. So I get to keep the ball. He goes to the end of the line. The next person comes up. Would that take about 10 seconds, right? Yes. So you guys understand how quick you can, and then boom, you move on, you start playing, good sportsmanship, and just, you can enjoy recess. Don't allow this kind of stuff to happen. Again, this is the choice you have. Everybody say choice. Choice. So you can either stand there like, oh, they're going to argue, oh, they're arguing, argue, or you can just go rock, paper, scissors, boom, move on, get the next person up, and go on with the games. Yes, sir? Yes, sir. Excellent. Give those people 3 claps. Go ahead. Thanks for helping us, guys. Go ahead and sit down. You guys have been a really good audience. You're all going to middle school, all the 5th graders next year. So use this year right now to prepare yourself. Learn these skills of working in groups. Learn these skills of working in your class. Become a great student in class. When you go to school next year, you got 5th graders, so hold your hand up again. Where's my 5th graders? Put your hand down. You will have, some teacher help me out, is it like 5 or 6 classes they'll have next year? 6 classes, 6 different teachers you could potentially have. Probably at least 4. So instead of walking in, saying good morning with your teacher and spending the whole day with them, you're going to walk in, you're going to be there for about 45 minutes, and the bell is going to ring, and they're going to go, please get out of that chair and leave. I need it for the next class. Everybody getting the drift how it's going to be? Yes, sir? So this year, you want to be like an incredibly successful student right now with one teacher. If you can do that, then you're off to a good start. So when those 4 or 5 teachers show up, you're going to be prepared for that. Yes, sir? Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys be successful this year. Everybody say on-time champions. On-time champions. I think most of you guys know what that is. I'm into you guys showing up early. I want you to school every day. Don't leave early to do some goofy thing. Make sure you're here all day long, but also get into class early every day. Everybody say this. Mom, Dad? Mom, Dad! Please get me up early. Get me up early. If you guys do that, you'll show up on time. It is so much better when the teacher says, okay, here we go, let's work on blah, blah, blah. And you're there, you know what it is. You're not like, oh, what is it? I came 5 minutes late, I don't even know what blah, blah, blah is. It feels awful to be in that situation. If you've ever been in it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Make sure you get to school on time. You've been a great audience. I'm looking forward to having our group work with us. Instructors will be doing Student of the Month with you guys. We'll be doing On-Time Champions with this year. Mr. Black is totally supportive of all you guys. You've got a great staff of teachers. I meet these people. They are totally focused on you. No karate at school. Say it. No karate at school. Oh, yeah. Teachers, could one of you hold those flyers up? Just real quick. Here's one here. Every one of the teachers has, I believe, 5 of these. They're going to pick the 5 people that were the most focused, listened better, and had their eyeballs glued on me all through this thing. They'll give this to you. You can come this week into our special class that we're going to run. Plus, I think it's a pizza party, too. Am I right, Susie? Yeah, 2. If you come, bring some water, wear some loose clothes, be ready to work and learn something. Yes, sir? Yes, sir. Give yourselves 3 claps. Go. Thanks so much for having us with you today. And I'm going to turn this microphone back over to, I guess, no one. So what I would like you guys to do right now is turn your eyes to your teacher and wait for them to give you instructions.